Uh, oh, okay then. It's gonna be one of those nights. Hi, welcome everybody to another Palworld stream. This was kind of a random one. I just woke up. So, hi, welcome. Hi, what's up, everyone? So this is the last night of our the week off. So I'm going to try and get as much done as we can. I feel like we've had a good week of streaming, so it's a lot of Palworld. But I think that's just kind of how things are right now. It's just the game's good. The game's fun. It's something I think we've all been looking for quite a long time. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do for now. We might switch it up a little bit later, do something else. But for right now, you know, I've wanted to try and get in here and actually start leveling a little bit. I've been focused so much on just crafting and just getting my bases up and running that I haven't really spent a whole lot of time leveling. I think I'm level 37, yeah. So we've got a little bit that we can do. Now that I have learned, apparently, there are actually some dungeons in the desert area that I didn't know about. So I think that's about the level that I need to be. So we're going to end up running those a few times, trying to do our best to get leveled up, get a couple new pals. I've almost got my pal decks complete. We've still got a little bit of a ways to go. There's a couple on here that I genuinely have no clue where in the world I'm supposed to get them. So yeah, that's just gonna have to be a surprise for later, I guess. But aside from that, yeah, I've had a lot of fun. I'm not that good at like breeding these things, so I don't really know what the system is like. I know there's some guides and stuff online that I might have to look at a little bit later. But you know, there's really no rush. Like I've mentioned it before, but the game is good, but there's also not really like a whole lot of a point to most of it. It's more just kind of having fun, faffing about in the world and catching pals. In terms of like min-maxing my breeding, yeah, there's just really not a whole lot of a point to most of it right now because there's no PvP, there's no in-game dungeons or anything like that. I do need to finish a couple of these towers, but you know, aside from that, they can work a little bit faster, I guess. That's about all I got. But yeah, I have had a lot of fun with it, so I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and start off with this today. I wanted to get a couple of things done before moving on to any other games or trying some other stuff on stream. So yeah. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good end to your week, and you know, we got the weekend coming up. Like I said, I will be working actually for most of the week. Like that's the thing, is like it's not like my hours have really been cut all that much. I'm still working most of the weekend. They just shifted all of it to the weekend, so I just lucked out into having all of these days off. So yeah, no, I'm going to take advantage of it while we can. You know, this is what I would rather be doing. Like, I like streaming more than retail, so why not, right? But yeah, you know, it's been fun. I've been a man outside of time. That's really the only way to describe it. You know, going to sleep when I want, streaming when I want. It's just nice to kind of be on my own schedule. For now, it's just something that I have not really been able to do for the past year. So I feel like I've actually gotten more done with my days off from my actual job than when I'm actually working at the actual job. So if anyone has never worked retail, that kind of gives you an idea of what it's like, I guess. But yeah, you know, it's been a lot of reading manga and stuff. You know, I mentioned, I think yesterday, that I've been reading a lot of 2.5D seduction. It's really good. I really like it. I don't know if it's good or not. It's got a lot of fan service in it. But you know what? It's fan service that's aimed squarely at me, so yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy it and be my worst self, I guess. Okay, so let's make another 200, 300 charcoal. Carbon fiber takes a lot, but I like the fact that you can make it with charcoal. It's really nice. And then yeah, we'll start making our way slowly up to some of the dungeons. I don't know which ones are open. The past few times that I've tried running stuff, I get in there and then like they're all closed. I don't know exactly how the dungeon's opening really works. It just kind of seems random more than anything else. I know that there's like hidden timers and stuff. I don't know if it's like once a day or anything. But yeah, I do really like 2.5D Seduction. I've had a really good time reading it, and just yeah. But I mean, it's not that bad. It's not super crazy. It's not an arrow like Dojin, right? Let's see here. I need to breed some more Hell Zephyrs. That's like I want one that's a little bit faster. These guys can really move around. At least until I get Shadowbeak. Like Shadowbeak has a saddle that I can eventually make, but that's probably like level 50, I would imagine. I think some of the Shadowbeaks that I've made are officially like at that point where I can where I can use them, and I think a couple of them have Swift. So yeah. But yeah, you know, I'm always looking for new series, and that's kind of the problem. Is like I'll just go on Manga Dex or just go online and start reading what's popular right now, or just like randomly search through tags or something and see what's highest rated. That's a pretty common thing for me. And then just start reading. But naturally, I always pick series that are still still going. So I'm almost done with it, and then I have to wait, and I hate waiting. Like I would rather just like read the series and then see and then read through it, just binge through the whole thing. That's what I did with Kaguya-sama, and I really liked it. The you know, the completed tag, it only helps so much on Manga Dex. They're kind of limited on in terms of like what series they can do, I think. Let's see. Ooh, Pal Souls. I do need to level up a couple Pal Souls. What I really need is to breed another Wyvern. I think that's going to be a pretty big one for me. Because I want to actually start using a better Wyvern for combat. Like this one's really good, but yeah, I don't want to use my like large Pal Souls for it, right? It's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky deciding on what to use those on. They're kind of rare. Like I should be able to keep getting them. I don't think that will be too much of an issue. But I don't want to risk it either. Right? Like I've only found them essentially from large like rare chests out in these high-end zones. I have not found them anywhere else so far. Okay. That one dungeon was closed. Are you open? That's the problem, is just finding open ones. I don't know what the deal is. Hey, there we go. So these are like level 30-ish to 35-ish. So, you know, pretty good for where I need to be. They can be a little tricky. You know, they're a little spicier sometimes when it comes to the bosses, but most of the actual mobs are really not too bad. And I haven't really done a ton in the desert area, so I don't know the layouts as much. But they have had some pretty interesting, what are you doing there? They have had some pretty interesting pals. So I am curious, like you got Incineram over there. I don't have too many Incinerams. Wouldn't mind adding a couple of those. Now, a couple things, like, you know me, I don't really play games for, like, efficiency or anything like that. But I have tried to pay attention to a couple of things. I think one of the big ones is, when it comes to ammo, I just buy it. Like, it saves me so much ore and whatnot if I just buy it instead of having to deal with trying to craft it and wasting a bunch of ingots and stuff, right? Like you can go to Duneholm or whatever it is over here to the west, that little town that you just saw a second ago. They do have a merchant that sells ammo. It's just a lot easier. But I think it did help that I ended up having couple of lucky drops, right? Like I had a crossbow schematic that was rare, and that was better than the base handgun. So like I didn't need to use a handgun or craft bullets or anything like that for a very, very large portion of the game. Like I crafted a basic handgun and it was essentially like half the damage of this epic crossbow. Right? And I think I do still keep the crossbow with me. It's my smaller damage one if I'm worried about like murdering mobs or something. So yeah, you know, I think that has helped out a little bit, or is some of the drops that I've gotten. You know, that's just RNG. That's just luck. But I am also trying to run dungeons a little bit more because this is where a lot of those drops come from. Like you can get them from the towers and stuff, I think. But the dungeons definitely do have a chance because this is where I've got most of these schematics, right? All right. I usually put away my pals when I'm trying to do this stuff. Quivern likes to get stuck in walls whenever we're running around. I want to use lower level balls if I can. Yeah, look at how much damage that thing does. Like, it's not a small amount. I've been following the basic rule of just go forward. Just go straight. That seems to be the base. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Well, I was wrong. But yeah, the lava dungeons seem like they have fewer pathways to choose from. Like, I haven't noticed too many, like, 3 forks. A lot of them have been 2. So it's not like you really have to go around too far. But yeah, I don't want to make sure I don't absolutely murder the thing, right? Okay, well, that mission failed. That's alright, I need some horns and leather. Yeah, that's really been my big holdup more than anything else, is stuff like leather. You can buy bones. I've been buying my bones if I really need to. Basically, I haven't really had much to use gold on. So, once you do start getting some gold, like you can definitely just kind of make things easier on yourself by just buying it. What are you doing there, buddy? It's like hot in there. I don't even think I can hit it. All right, we'll switch over to the gun. It's a little bit faster. There we go. How much am I getting? Am I getting 2k a piece? Okay, now he's like in there. Okay. Go. Now I'll bring out Quivern just in case. I don't like I do hope they patch it out where, like, they don't get a free hit the moment they come out of a ball. It is kind of annoying. And I have noticed some other people kind of complaining about the rates. I know someone on Reddit did, like, an experiment on the rates not long ago to see if the Liftmonk effigy actually does help, and apparently it's not nearly as much as you would hope. I mean, I'm still doing them because every little bit counts, but it seems like there's kind of like a baseline where you're basically going to have to use, like, up to 10 to 20 balls, no matter what. Like, you just don't have a choice. Okay. That's cool. Oh, Blazehowl knocked. Interesting. Didn't expect to see one of those in here. Maybe that's why they were running. I do like Blazehowl knocked. He's kind of my Smithy. He's so fast with the heating up stuff. Come on. Ah! That's alright. Flame organs are fine too. There we go. Let's get on chill it here a little bit. So yeah, it seems like there is like a baseline, and it's kind of annoying that they kind of have it set, I think, to where you need to use a certain amount of balls, but you know, not much we can do about it now. We just got to make sure and manufacture enough. Where are they going? All right, server might be dying. Goodbye. Brr. I'll try one of those. Like, I want to use just my regular Ultra Balls if I can, but I don't think they're gonna have enough of a capture rate. Like, look at that. He's almost dead. And it's still only a 30%. That's kind of ridiculous. And another Lee's Punk. That's kind of rough, because I've already got, like, a ton of them. I've already got a shiny. And it's kind of done most of the work for me. It's really good. He's a pretty good worker, not gonna lie. I'm getting a little lag. Server might die. Server's been pretty stable. And, you know, the update today definitely helped out with quite a few things. So that's good. There you go. But yeah, I think they are still having issues where it will probably die on you every 6 hours or so if the server's stable. And I think this one's got 16 gigs of RAM on it. There we go. Can't remember where we bought it from. Oh, you can get blinded. Interesting. Yeah, we'll just use the good ones. Why not? I need the XP. Like, I've noticed that that's what a lot of the big streamers are doing. Like, a lot of the hollows, they're just going, like Picora was going through, just capturing everything in sight. That's probably the best way to do it if you're trying to level. I'm more worried about the box space. I guess I can condense some things down, smush them together, if I really have to. Yeah, see, Refined Metal Armor 2. Unfortunately, it's not one of the, Nightmare Ball. Unfortunately, it's not one of the... There we go. One of the elemental ones. Like, I really only wear armor that's heat or cold resistant. I just feel like that's what I've needed most of the time. I think it's still night out, right? Nope, it's definitely not night out. Okay. All right, well, off to find another dungeon, I guess. Do I have enough balls? Looks like it. Okay. But then there were quite a few down here too. Oh, let me mark it. Nice. There we go. Like, I've got a, okay. Got a map up here that's been helping me out a little bit. There is one, like, up here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, that whole I'm not gonna Google thing, that went away the moment that I actually needed to start getting stuff done. Yeah. It is what it is, right? All right. There we go. Gotta be up here. There it is. I can see the... You gotta look for the little saguaro cacti. That's how you know. So this one... Oh, this one is open. Nice. We'll go take a look inside. How's my armor and everything doing? Still good? Here we go. But yeah, it's gonna be a sad day when I'm, like, fully done with this game. I hope they can put out updates long enough to keep me interested. Like, that was my problem with, like, Genshin and stuff, is they just didn't put out updates fast enough, so I was always running out of things to do. Because, yeah, like, I feel like this has been a good one to stream, and I feel like I've played it a lot. Like, outside of FF14, I just need more games so we can just play more often, right? That's the hardest thing as a streamer, is always coming up with new games to play. It would be one thing if I was a big Hollow streamer and could buy all of my stuff, right? But I can't, unfortunately. So I kind of am always looking for the next big thing to play, right? Come on, get in there before Wyvern kills you. Need another one of these. Nice. Nice. Ooh, Diet Lover and Logging Foreman. Interesting. That's a good combo. Yep. I can get it. Get my doubles. Yeah, because if you capture it right as it dies, you get double the loot. You know, I prefer not doing that in case things like that happen. where you just don't capture it. But when you do, hey, imagine that. All right, but yeah, you know, we just need more things to play. But yeah, I can't afford to keep buying all of the new games. Like my actual job doesn't pay that much, so yeah. Which reminds me, you know it's coming. It's got to happen at least once or twice a stream. Like and subscribe. You know, follow me on Blue Sky. Follow me on Twitter. It's just at Westsor on all of the accounts, and keep up to date with when I'm going live, all of that good stuff. That way, you know, the more people that subscribe and like and super and all of that, then the more different kinds of content we get to do. Because I will no longer be burdened by retail. So yeah, you know, it's all for the channel. That's ultimately what it comes down to, is so that you guys can see more content, right? But here we go. I might have to gun it. Oh, that's gonna be close. That's gonna be close. 50-50. Hey, there we go. There we go. I believe I only got 4 of those. That one's a slacker. Okay, so that one's not a good one. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know what else I need. Like, I've been trying to go through here, trying to find, I'm trying to find certain pals. Like, I got a Ragnarhawk the other day, which was really nice. Yeah, I'll let Wyvern take care of them. Yeah, I don't think there's really all that much that I still need. It's a couple of, like, the really high-end ones. Like, I don't know what 63 is or where that is. 84. Yormantide. I know where both of those are. I just have to get leveled up. I do not have a Lilaline yet. And then Phalaris. I don't know where that is. Yeah, most of these other ones, it's just I need to be a higher level first. Happen. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, these guys are like bugging out on me. And I'll probably have to go and head up Dune Home in a bit and buy another 100. I don't like getting over, like, below 100 for my ammo. So that's kind of my baseline. Like, I can do it with less than that, but I want to make sure, right? Like, I don't know how much ammo I'm going through on this. And especially with the handguns, you burn through ammo pretty quickly with those. Like, way faster than you would think. Okay, so I think it's down this way. Alright, so I'm getting the layouts figured out. Yeah, because it's 14, and you can just spam it. It's not like a crossbow where you gotta wait for the reload, right? But it is interesting, like, I got a schematic for an uncommon pump-action shotgun. Man, I guess these guys only have Lee's punks in here. That's kind of sucks. I don't want Lee's punks anymore. I've got plenty. Yeah, well, I guess to round out my 10, how many more do I need? 3? Would this do it? Getting all of these here? Okay. What am I at? What am I at? Oh, I'm only at 7. Okay. Just use my crossbow. Yeah, so far, the update does seem like it has fixed a lot of issues that I had. There is still the issue with your pals going hungry when you are logged out. So I hope they fix that in the next patch. But they have fixed a lot of the terrain issues that people were having. You know, pals falling through the world while you're logged off or zoning in, that kind of thing. So that's nice. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. I'd like to get as many alpha pals as I can. Supposedly they have a little bit more HP and stuff. I don't know for sure. But it seems like they're supposed to be a little bit better. I'm just not sure in what ways, right? Alright, what else did we get? I could use use some tech manuals. Like this is also the really good way to get those tech manuals. So if you're leveled up and having issues finding technology points, like you can really only get those from finding fast travel points. This is the other ways. You just got to run dungeons until you get a bunch. 2 technology points. So yeah. So there's that. Here we go. Now all pals can learn all traits, but they do get a bonus when they use some that are their affinity, right? Kind of keep that in mind. Okay, so where's... There we go, there's Dune Home. Alright, and then we'll go and manufacture some stuff. How am I doing on levels? Okay, so I'm about halfway through. Okay, I might need to craft some more balls before we really start going into some more dungeons. You just need so many. Like, that's why I've just been buying a lot of my bullets and arrows. It's like all of those ingots that I've been using to make those things, like it's much better spent just buying it and using all of that for like your balls. Like it really is. Your spheres, I'm sorry. All right. Yeah. So yeah, this is Dune Shelter, and they've got a couple of merchants here. They do sell weapons and all of that good stuff. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. Sell. Rid of those. Surprised I didn't get any more from the last one. We'll go ahead and sell that too. I'm not going to be using it. Okay, and then buy. Okay, and they don't have... Okay, they don't have arrows. I think maybe this other merchant has arrows. Buy. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, but you can also buy Pal Oil. That's also been the other thing I've been buying. Like, you can go through in a pinch, or if they're just nearby, just absolutely annihilate some Amarests, because they drop like 6 or 7 apiece. But if you really need a lot for your polymers, just buy it. It's only 300. You get that pretty fast. Oh, funny business, eh? Try looking through. Sometimes you'll find some shinies on here. It's not very often. I don't think I found any, but I have had a couple other people on Discords and whatnot that have found some. You just got to be careful when you have your mounts out. I have accidentally killed a couple of them before. They respawn eventually, but yeah, that was an issue. I also went to one of the sanctuaries and ended up getting a wanted status. Wanted is really annoying, like really annoying. It's it feels like it's impossible to get rid of. I basically had to fly out into the middle of the ocean and then hover there for like 20 minutes until they just stopped spawning on me. Okay. I still don't have Nightwing. I guess I can go down here and explore some of these, but I don't think their dungeon levels are quite where I'm at yet. Let's take a look. Take a look down here. Okay, so those are level 40 down there in the volcano. So that's not too bad. That might be doable. It'll be a little riskier. Okay. Oh. I know what I needed to do. I need to go back here. So, believe it or not, my actual base is a better ore farm than my actual ore farm. I really, really like this location. It's so good. But yeah, look at all this. Look at all this ore that's just kind of sitting around. Right? There we go. Yeah, it's been a much, much better location. The other one is more of a charcoal farm at this point. Which charcoal is important. You're gonna need it to make the refined ingot, so, you know, don't sleep on it. There we go. Yeah, you get Astagon in here. I mean, he just chews through these things. think he's got level 4 mining or something like that, so you can also get the quartz that's right here. Yeah. The only downside is he is a very, very hungry boy. A very hungry boy. So you got to make sure that you've got enough food up and running to make sure that it's going to last. I've been trying as best as I can to keep tomatoes in the first spot, but I don't think my tomato farm, like, really grows fast enough. So I've had issues keeping my eggs and wheat and stuff up. But, yeah. I haven't had any food issues in terms of just keeping my pals happy. But I have had issues in the mats that I need for cake. Apparently cake can drop from the Lavanders. But as far as I know, it's supposed to be kind of like a super rare drop. So I haven't done too much with it yet. Here we go. Okay, yeah, see, I need more eggs. I guess I could put another chickpea in. Like, there's a couple here that I don't know how much they're actually contributing. I've been decorating the base. I think it's looking pretty good. We've got a nice little bedroom here. Got the washroom over here. Unfortunately, my balcony idea, it does decay. At least the corner one. So I don't think I can have a true balcony up here. If I do, I'd have to make it on the other side. Yeah, you can see. I think it has to be halfway in the circle, and then it doesn't decay. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but this one was out, and of course it's bye-bye. But overall, I think it's coming along. I haven't really focused a ton on building new things. Okay, how much coal do I need? Go and do a pickup over there. I need to get rid of the marker. Take that marker. There we go. Yeah, these guys are doing okay. They're a little slow on picking things up. I should probably put in a few more that can actually move things. But, you know, it's been going okay. Way down. Oh, I forgot to put in my much better. All right, there we go. Yeah, you can see that my PAL box took a little bit of damage from the wanted status. Man, it's really annoying to get rid of. It's like super opaque. Like it's hard to tell how it actually works. So you get the status and you're just kind of like running around trying to figure out how to get rid of it, and nothing's working. All right, now we can make a bunch more. Nice. Cheeky Pea, you need to lay more eggs. I need to figure out what I'm going to start breeding next. I really need another Helzaphyr. That's what I really want, more than anything. Like a really good Helzaphyr with Swift. I think that would be the play. Yeah, is this a female? Do I have a male? Yeah, they're both kind of basic. Now I have a Grizzbolt, so I can start doing stuff with that. Do Suzaku and a Helzaphyr, maybe? Dimple's good. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Oh, this Suzaku is a female too. Interesting. This one would be a male. Female workaholic. Ooh, I think that's going to be the play. I think that's what we're going to have to do. I'm going to put up... I think I usually put up my Gobfin. Usually the way it goes. Yeah. Let's do this Helzaphyr. Oh, they changed my bindings, I forgot. Then let's see if I can get this working again. Yeah. That little change, that one little change of them showing you what you're aiming at makes all the difference in the world. It's so good. It's so good. Now I can actually throw things at my base without having to worry about them clipping through the world or not getting a sign. Oh, it's so nice. All right. Gonna need another Hells of Fear out so I can actually go and do stuff. Where are you? Here we go. Fortunately, it does not have Nimble, so that's gonna be a little rough. That's fine. It won't take too long to level up. In fact, I can probably just, like, throw it out here at the base. And it'll level up pretty fast, I think. Yeah, pick up that quartz. Good, are you a girl or a boy? I don't judge. Okay, that's fine. All right, so let's go and try out a couple more of these dungeons. It's just really annoying that we don't have a whole lot of options in terms of like what we actually get from it. I'm gonna be so sick of seeing these lease punks after a while. Okay. Like, I'd like a Ragnarok. I thought I got one from here, but maybe that was the volcano dungeons. Maybe I was just seeing things. So there should be one over here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's like right outside Dune Shelter too. That's not a bad location. That's an easy one to get to. Maybe it's after server restarts. Maybe that's why they're all closed, as I try going like right after everything crashes. Handgun schematic. Okay, so that's the same one I've got. And it's almost getting to be night, so I gotta be aware of that here in a bit. All right, come on, give me something different than lease punks. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. It's not that hard. Another Blaze Howl knocked. I'll take it. Oh, almost not fast enough. Come on. There we go. Well, which traits you got? Power of Gaia. Well, so far it's just the one that was really good. I guess I could take another Incineram. Just really like to use these lower level balls if I could. Oh, is it popping up with Japanese? Okay. Well, this is a good chance to work on my katakana. Okay, Kyansaru. Cancel. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's fine. Are you stuck too? Alright. Yeah, my katakana's been going okay. It's just the weirdest thing. You know, I've never really experienced that in life. Where, like, all of a sudden, these strange symbols, they start to make sense. Like, that's been probably one of the proudest things that I did the past year, was really start learning. I still don't know a whole lot of words and stuff, but just being able to read the names and understand most of hiragana and katakana. There's a few times that I'll still have to look up because I'm not entirely sure about a couple symbols. Mostly in katakana because a couple of them are very similar. But for the most part, I feel like I'm actually able to read words. Even if I don't know what they mean, just being able to read it. It's just like, it's just the weirdest feeling. It really is. But like not in a bad way. It's very cool. So I've been plucking away at it. I need to double check that I do it here with another hour to go on Duolingo. Yeah. Make sure that I don't lose my daily streak. The problem with Duolingo is that because it's gamified, sometimes you feel like you're just logging in just to make sure that you get your streak, and you don't really, like, learn anything from it. So that's not good. Like, you really got to go in with the intent of learning, right? But I've been trying to do the kanji lessons just to do my streaks, because I feel like that's something that's not going to hurt. Being able to read, you know, Tokyo and Nihon and that kind of thing in kanji. Because those will pop up quite a bit. In kanji, I feel like, just from what I know of it, it's one of those things where once you learn a couple of symbols, like, they all kind of start fitting together. So you just, like, combine the symbols. It's kind of cool. Oh, that didn't work. Too late. I feel like Incineram will be a good worker. I don't mind having a couple extras of those. I'm in the wrong spot, I think, though. I think I needed to turn left. Now, let's just get rid of these balls, because I know I'm going to need my my really good ones for later. For the boss. Oh, come on. Was that a Pyron knocked? Ooh, I don't have too many of those. Let's give it a shot. See if I can get it. Like, that's where I've taken most of the damage, is just trying to capture the things. Okay. So the acid is really good. I like the acid rain. It's slow but steady damage, so it's really easy to time your ball throws with it. I really like it a lot. I mean, see, look at this, 73% chance, and it's still not going in. Like, there's gotta be a baseline that's not being shown on there. Like, that is really, really annoying. How expensive these things are to make right now. It is weird, though, that you know, you look at the later blueprints, and, like, the legendary spheres, like the highest end ones you can get, like, they're so cheap. Like, I guess Pal metal is super easy to make. You just crush a bunch of rocks and stuff, right? So yeah, it is very, very weird that the legendary spheres are the easiest. All right, so I don't have that many balls left. I gotta be careful on here. We'll see how Wyvern can handle this. There we go. Let's take out the little ones. I'm not going to worry about trying to capture the small ones. I'm only going to worry about the alpha. There we go. There we go. Right, I got to be careful not to die, though, too. These things they're not easy. And they keep getting pushed off. Okay, which one's the boss? I have like a small hitbox. Okay, there we go. Doesn't help that I can't tell if the server is dying. Like, I have a feeling we're gonna have to wait for it to restart here in a second. I imagine it's gonna crash here soonish. I don't know why he's so hard. Use the acid rain. There we go. That's the way to do it. Alright, and I'm on fire. That's not good. Come on. Come on. Hey, there we go. There we go. And it was the alpha. Ring of flame resistance. Ooh. Ooh. It's not bad. But where's my tech parts, though? Did it not give me tech parts? Oh, no, it did. Okay. All right, so I think that's the last dungeon I can do for a little bit. I'm gonna go make some coffee here in a second, but yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the bases and actually craft a little bit. But Wyvern, I mean, they've been it's been doing some work. Ooh, Draconic Breath is really good, and I'm genuinely surprised Wyvern doesn't have it yet. Here we go. Implode? I don't know if I want to use implode. And like that's the self-destruct, isn't it? Okay. Let's go back to Dune Shelter. Buy another round of buy another round of ammo. I just got out. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this. Here we go. Buy another round of ammo, and then we should be good. Then we gotta go craft. We gotta craft a lot. Might make some normal ingots. But, you know, for a few rounds. Get some of just the normal balls. Hyper balls, I guess. Here we go. Sell. Yeah, thankfully I'm at least getting enough decent stuff. Like I make more money than I'm spending on ammo. So I can't complain. How much do I even have? Let's do another 90. There we go. That should be fine. And sell some of this other stuff that I don't need. Like the fire resistance is fine. But I'd rather, like I've got the health necklace on right now and I feel like it's pretty hard to beat that. Right? Like there's really not a whole reason for me to not have the life pendant on. Apparently you can get up to +2 on those. Sell for anything though, that's unfortunate. Okay. Alright, but yeah, it looks like I'm gonna need to make some normal ingots. Keep it simple. Get some repairs done. You know, little things like that. It's time to, you know, we did a couple dungeons. We're almost leveled now for the busy work portion. But I am curious what eggs I got though. So take a look here and see. Oh, ice eggs. Interesting. Huh. Very interesting. Alright, so we're going to take out Helzafir. Put in something else. Give me my old buddy back. Who else do I want to mate with? Suzaku. Actually, you know what? We've mated with Suzaku there. Oh, that's... You're not supposed to be there, Hukrates. Who else do I want to put in? This is a male. Who do I have that's a female? I could try a female Shadowbeak. No. I don't know if I've mated a Helzafir with a Shadowbeak before. There we go. But who am I gonna take out? I mean, I guess I could take out Leaspunk. Actually, I think I've been doing Arsox. If I'm just out of stuff, right? Here we go. Like I'm trying to find different combinations and whatnot. Just to, you know, just try some things out. Have enough to make more cake? Okay, so I'm still low on eggs. Eggs are gonna be the troublesome ones. Alright, can I repair with what I've got in the base, or do I need to go back to my other one? Okay. One, yeah, that one needs pal oil. Well, I mean, I don't necessarily need to repair it. It's still doing okay. Alright. Let's go ahead, pick up all of that. Yeah, let's take all of that back to the other base. Okay, nice. Nice-oo. Wait, Where's Astagon? Oh, he's like stuck up there. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? Big. He's a big lad. She's a big. She's a big girl. There. Did that fix it? No. What's eating? Okay. Cool. So off to the other base. To the manufactory. That's what I've been doing. You know, I've got the one that's for the aesthetic and breeding, and then one for the actual manufacturing stuff. I feel like it's worked pretty well. It's a little annoying kind of running back and forth, but it's not like... It's not a huge deal. It's okay. It's just a little extra work. It's nothing we can't handle. There we go. So how many do I want? 35? Yeah, that's fine. We'll just go ahead and burn all of our, Actually, let me repair my gun first. Just in case. I should have the pal oil here. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So that should be good. There's nothing else that I can think of that I'm going to need to make anytime soon. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and burn it. I'll have more than enough ore by the time that's back. Then we'll go ahead and start crushing some extra rocks. There we go. How many do I want to make? 200 sound good? Should I do 3? Now let's do 3. I've got enough stone. It just takes a long time is the only downside. Go. We'll go ahead and put out Daydream here too. There we go. Daydream will help out with the manufacturing stuff a little bit. And then while I'm waiting, let's take a look here and let's see if there's anything I can condense, right? Like my PAL box is about halfway full, a little over. Let's start taking a look here. See what I can start smooshing together. Increase those stats a little bit. So I can do a Daydream. I can do the Lucky Vanguard one. Let's do it. Why not? Daydreams are easy enough to find. Just go through some low-level dungeons. Bristla, I don't know. Bristla, I've got kind of running around a couple bases right now. I might need to put one of those in. My gobfins, of course. Stupid gobfins. Oh, that would need 16. Okay. We won't do that gobfin then. Lease Punk's pretty good. Or is it a Lease Punk Ignis that I've got? No, it's just a regular Lease Punk. Okay. Hey, there we go. Yeah, none of them really have crazy good skills. That's fine. Terra's Artisan, definitely. Well, I don't want to burn through an alpha. That's okay. We can hold out on that for a little bit. I chill it. What other chillets doing? Yeah, I need to maybe breed some chillets together. I don't know if 2 chillets will equal a chillet. Like, that's the problem, is like, it'd be a lot easier if I understood, like, hey, if I just put 2 of the same pals together, will they give me the same pal? Because then I could actually make, like, a couple of these, right? Because these all have good traits. These were all bred. But, unfortunately, I don't know. I could get something completely random. Oh, and a lot of Bushis. Bushis I can smush together. I know how to make those. They're pretty, I've got more than enough Bushis to go around. There we go. I need to do all of this once everything's in the box. I think that might be also some of the problem. And a lot of Shadow Beaks, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, I definitely need to do it a little bit more often when I've actually got everything ready to go. Oh, so we're almost out of ingots, that's why. Or, Palladium. What else do I need? I should have enough carbon fiber, right? Yeah, I've got more. Okay, so I need more ingots and more palladium, which we're working on. But yeah, I need to do it when I've got everything like in the box before I log off. Because then everything is nice and situated and I know which ones I'm actually using for my workers, right? Beacon's doing okay over there with the that stuff. Can I make any more cement? Do I need to make any more cement? I think we should be good. How am I doing on food? Oh, I need to make more berries for me. And I usually put some in there too. That's enough wool. There we go. Put that in there too. And an egg. Okay. Cool. All right. So I'm going to take a break real quick and get some more coffee, get set up, and then we'll see what we can do from here. Like at this point, it's just, I just got to sit and wait. I don't think I've got a whole lot of other choices. We need more balls ready to go. All right. So give me a little bit and I'll be back in like 5-10. All right. Shorter break. It's fine. I'll pick these up. I think I'll use them for me. They take up a little bit of weight, but that's fine. We'll deal. And then the rest is going to go into the basket when it's done. But yeah. So, you know, I've been playing a lot of Palworld, obviously. So I've kind of fallen off of Elite Dangerous, but I'm going to be playing that probably a little bit more this week. I saw that they put out their roadmap for 2024. And, you know, it's still kind of on its last legs, but it looks like they're trying to do their best to get a few new things out for the new year. I saw that they were going to be putting in like 4 new ships, which I'm really, really excited about. So, you know, I might end up streaming that a little bit more. It's going to be a very chill Zatsu stream because I am basically out in the middle of nowhere. I have absolutely no clue where I am right now. So, yeah, it'll just be me slowly making my way back to the bubble. But like I'm out near the center of the galaxy. I don't know. I might swing by Sag A I was going to do that on a trip of its own while I go up to, to Colonia, but I'm so close at this point. It's kind of like, you know, why not? But I should have like a ton of money by the time I actually get back. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. But you know, there were a couple things that were just kind of like, eh. Like they said the Thargoid War would be hitting its climax or whatever. I don't really know much about that or care. Like I don't really care about the foot combat or anything like that. So yeah, it's just the new ships are what got me. That's really what I want more than anything. So how are we doing on cake? Okay, so they're done. They are out of cake. I can put them back. Gotcha. All right, so we got another four for Shadow Beaks. Okay. The Shadow Beak, you're going back in because you were very, very expensive. He just eats a lot, and then we gotta put my gob fins back. Which gob fin did I use? I think I used the cheery one. No, I used the Diet Lover. Yep. And our socks. Where are you, our socks? Somewhere. Ragnarok's a mine foreman. That's kind of cool. There we go. Where are you, our socks? I need you. There. Dainty Eater. Yeah, always go Dainty Eater if you have the option. Alright, cool. So how are we doing on all of this? How many more can I make? 9. Not a lot. Need to go and bring more ore on over too. Okay, yeah, let's go do that. See how we're doing on the ore, on the coal mines. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I still really like Elite Dangerous. But yeah, you know, this came out, and then, like I said, I'm like out in the middle of nowhere right now, so it's kind of a lot of looking at the same stuff over and over again. Like, I've been trying to go out finding cool systems that could maybe be like player-made points of interest, but it's slow going. It's very slow going. You know, aside from a couple of systems here and there, it really hasn't been all that interesting. So yeah. You know, it is what it is. Hey, what's up, Tom? But yeah, you know, that's still another one that, as long as the servers are still alive, we'll probably hop in and play every now and then. It's just like, I've got to have topics for that kind of game. Like, I'm kind of like Vesper was, right? Like, you got to have certain topics to talk about in a Zatsu type of game or a Zatsu type of stream. Because otherwise you're just sitting there with me while I, you know, fly from star to star, not really doing anything. So yeah. But, you know, I do really like the game, so it could end up being one that we still throw in every now and then. Okay, how are we doing on flour? Can I make more cakes yet? So the trick with the cakes is that while they are here on the cooking pad, they don't expire. And then while they are here in the breeding farm, they don't expire. So, like, you can go ahead and start making your cakes and just kind of have them sitting there, right? You don't have to worry too much about them expiring. You don't even really need a cooling box. Like, I don't have a cooling box in this space, which is kind of nice. It's one less thing to worry about. One less pal that I have to put out. We have our set on this server to 15. I kind of might ask our owner if he wants to bump it up to 20, just so we can get a little bit more done, but we don't know how that's going to handle in terms of, like, server performance, right? Okay, how are we doing? Okay. Like, what I really need is the tomatoes. Like, I need the tomatoes to be self-sustaining enough that I just get a ton of them in there, and then they don't eat the other things. Like, that's been my problem, is I keep moving on to everything else, right? But yeah, there's not much I can do about it right now. I just kind of have to stay logged in for a little bit longer than I usually do, and let them... Ooh. Okay, not what I wanted, but it's not a bad beacon either. That might be something for later. I'm guessing both of these. Yeah, we might as well just go ahead and burn through them. Not a very interesting, not a very interesting egg batch there. But, you know, we tried. We tried to smush a couple together and, you know, we got what we got. Yeah. But yeah, you know, you just gotta stay logged in long enough for them to kind of work. If you don't stay logged in all that often, then they don't really work. And then, yeah, you don't really get boosted up enough here because everything in here is going to expire and all that. I don't, to be honest, I don't know if one tomato farm is going to be enough. That's kind of rough. All right. I think we should be about up to where we need to be. Make some more of those, and then we can go back and start making the good balls. Because, yeah, I'm so close to leveling up. Once you hit, like, 32, 33, you really start to feel the grind. Like, it's at that point where I basically have to go out and capture things, right? Like, you can do it entirely through eggs, because eggs do give you XP, just like capturing does. But it's a lot. It's so many. Alright, at least Suzaku's fast. It's not going to take long to refine those at all. Meanwhile, this guy... this guy's struggling. I don't even know if this thing's working. I'll be honest, I haven't really seen much of a difference with putting the flame cauldron out. It's still just kind of doing its thing. Alright, how are we doing on trees? I can always make some new furniture and stuff while I'm waiting. Oh, they've actually been doing it right. They've been putting it in their box like they should. Hi, guys. Nice to see you, too. Alright. Yeah, I love this spot so much. I mean, look at this view. And I don't have to even wall up this side because of the little buffer right here. Like, nothing's coming up that. I'm not getting raided. So yeah, it's just a beautiful spot. I really, really love this spot. I'm very, very happy that I've moved bases here. Let's go outside here. Let's take a look. I could still use a wampus, whatever they're called. And they do spawn around here. That's genetic research unit, and that's not what I want. Just go through and destroy them, I guess. Oh, I can get a better refined metal helm, but I'm guessing that's going to need like 100 refined ingots, isn't it? It's not going to be good. Okay. Naturally, now that I actually want to find the wampuses, I'm not going to be able to find them, huh? I had the Botan one. I had the grass version. Like, that's a boss down there that you can go fight. But I want just like a normal one. Normal icy one. Any decent fruits this time? Anything new? Sand tornado, power bomb, pow blast. I don't know what pow blast does, but we'll give it to someone. Power bomb. That's fine. I don't know what any of them do. I don't even know how it, like, decides what the default moves your pals do. How it decides all that. Like, you can go through and manually change them, which is nice. Like, all pals can learn all moves. You just gotta go in and click. It'd be nice if I actually knew if it would change them automatically. Okay. So there's no wampos down here. We'll just have to wait until things respawn. That's okay. Maybe over here. Sibilex. Don't need that. Cryolinks. Ooh, a large egg. Ooh, is that a huge egg? I don't know what the huge eggs give me. Ooh, this could be fun. Maybe this will be a Wampo. What's with all the cryolinks? They're just roaming. There we go. Okay. We'll go try down there. If there's nothing down there, we'll come back and start moving around. We'll go back to do some more dungeons. I wonder if they've reset. I think it takes a day to reset, an hour into real time. It should be about there. If not, there's still a couple of more spots to go check out. Okay. That one I can't do yet. That's like 45. But it'll be nice once I can. Ah, there we go. See how this goes. Not expecting much. I'm more worried about how many balls it's going to take me. With me being so low now, I don't know if 16 is going to be enough. Let's try it. Give it a shot. My daydream will probably end up killing it if I'm not careful. Come on. Oh, this is it. This is the last chance. My daydream defeated it. Come on. Hey, there we go. Good job. That was scary. Man, I need more spheres. These are so expensive to make. But I guess I can manually get some more. Take that back up to it too while I'm waiting. I do still have an axe. Yeah, that's like level 45. We'll skip that for now. All right. But, you know, we got it. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter how many you end up wasting as long as you get the capture. All right, so that's another one on the list down. Just really curious what I don't have. Like, I haven't even encountered a lot of them yet. Like, all the ones that are just completely missing from the Paldex? Like, not even an encounter? Where would I even find them? Like, I have to assume they just be breeding only. I don't know. We'll let Hells of Fear run around a little bit. Help pick some stuff up. All right. Let's go on back. Start making some of these Ultra Spheres. Ugh. The other big play is to get a bunch of dark pals. Because they work overnights. Like, that's the way to do it if you can. We're actually gonna move Hells of Fears because I found that one that's really good. Or Blaze Hell Knocked. There we go. Yeah. Work speed -10. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Because it's basically just logging the whole time. There we go. And I've got more than enough wood. Yeah, that's right. I got wood. Let's see. Cool. Okay. So where are we at here? How many can I make? I'd like to keep at least 35, but I don't think I've got nearly enough. Yeah. Let me go pick up my palladium first, and then see. Aldium, whatever. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, 16. So that'll put me about where I need to be. Man, you just run through them so fast. So fast when you're running dungeons. If you want to capture everything, right? Like, I guess I can go through here and go capture some, like, really low-level guys. Just use some of these mega spheres. Get rid of those. I don't want to capture too many. I'm so low on space. I think I should have enough rubies by now. Let me see. Right. What's my count at? Okay, that was my 10th ruby. Got it. Alright, so I can ignore the rubies. Chicky peas, you're mine. Lift monks 2. You escaped! How dare you? What is happening? Why are they getting out? They're so low level. There we go. Nice, nice. There we go. Mission accomplished. We got it done. I still need to capture more because there's just a lot. There's a lot of levels that I need. But, you know, little bit by little bit, we're getting there. Plus, I can make more of those, like, super easy. I've, yeah. Have that many of those either. What you doing? There. Alright, so what do I want to enhance? I've got 1,000 weight at this point. Stam is always good. Health is always good. Actually, let's do Stam, because I'm flying around more than I'm actually fighting things right now. So, yeah. What can I make? What are our options here? Bridge, Ragnarok Saddle, Ice Mine. Really nothing that I need. Ooh, Scatter Sphere Launcher. Yeah, I don't really get anything good this time. It's not until the next round when we get the double barrel shotgun. I mean, lettuce plantation, but I don't really think I'm going to need that much. That's just kind of like whatever. So I can start making a Wyvern saddle. I don't know if Wyvern flies, though. That's the other thing. I'm just not using most of this. Same with rifle ammo. Like, I just buy it. Well, save up for next round, I guess. And, you know, we still have a couple of pals that I need to capture, so I'm guessing there's a saddle or two there. Okay, flax. I need some flax. How dare you? There we go. So I'm at 5 once I get this one. Which I will eventually. There we go. Like these spheres I just find on the ground, man. They're not hard. Another Chicky Pea. I mean, I guess I could even use Gigaspheres, just the 100% chance it, right? There we go. There we go. Ooh, another Depresso. Nice. Nice. There we go. That's a lot of XP. All at once. Perfect. Perfect. Ooh, Andy's a workaholic. That Gummoss might get some work here soon. Beacon, what are you doing outside the fence again? You know better than that. Get back to work. No smoke breaks. Actually, I'm gonna switch beacons. Here we go. Where was the other one? That other beacon was just too good. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. Ferocious, serious, motivational leader. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good beacon. I mean, I guess I can start looking around and deciding if I want to switch up some of these, because, like, I've got other serpents. Bushies, obviously. Now, this Bushi... What does Ferocious even do? Okay. There we go. Hmm. About Rhinox. I don't have too many of those yet. I think my Captress is probably the best one that I've got. Runner. I can go catch another Patalia, I guess. Work speed plus 20. Man, that's really good. I'm gonna need to like breed some stuff with a Grizzbolt soon. Okay. Oh, doing on Paldium. Not too good. Not so hot. Taking your time there, Serpent. Anubis too. Like Anubis is really, really good. But you gotta have the right traits, and also he just really likes to mine. Getting to be a bit of a problem. I'd like Anubis to actually help me with the handiwork, but he never wants to. Let's see here. Where did I put the fiber? Yeah, I guess I can take a look and see how much it's going to take. Put that down there. All right. Ushi should be done with these. We'll put this over here. Yeah, if you cook the berries, like even just the cooked berries, let alone everything else, really goes a long way to making sure that your pal's sanity stays up, that everything's good, everything's going smooth. I highly recommend it. If you've got 2 or 3 berry farms, you should be like way overcapped on your berries, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, I definitely recommend it if you get if you can, to just make as many as you can. Yeah, let them do that. All right, head back up here. How are we doing on cake? How you doing, Suzaku? All right, and then how are we doing on our eggs? It's going vaguely. A huge egg. There we go. 4 in here. Okay. So the ore's not respawning fast enough, so that's a bit of an issue. But that's fine. So we're gonna go and try and do some more dungeons, I think. Where did we have another dungeon? Did I already get all the dungeons? No, there's no way. Do the Sand Dunes entrance here. I can switch up my armor. Could be one other dungeon around here that I still have not done yet. So I'm not sure if they have all reset. That's the issue. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm doing all right in terms of like getting my bases up and running right. Like I've seen people that have like 50 incubators and they basically got a factory working and all of that. And like that's just too much for me. Like I'm not that hardcore. I don't care that much about the efficiency of it, right? So I feel like for what my goals are in the game, I feel like I'm doing okay. But yeah, I don't think I could ever be one of those that like has everything expertly placed and you know, is working at maximum efficiency, and every area has its own purpose. Like ignore the home, just build incubators and all of that. That's just not me. That's not my play style at all. So for what I'm playing the game for, I think we're doing okay. I'm pretty happy with it so far, and I think that's what matters. You know, you gotta build it the way that makes you happy, right? You watch HoloLive, and it's like you got Bibu kind of doing her thing and just making making chaos wherever she goes. And then you've got Kayla who does the efficiency thing, right? Like there's room for everybody in a game like this. It's not like we have anything to do with the bases right now. Now it might be a little different once, you know, they open up some PvP and that kind of stuff, right? But for right now, I think we're doing all right. Now, if they do start allowing us to breed shinies, that might change the game a little bit because you know, I'm gonna want shiny versions of some of my favorite pals. I just would prefer if they change the models of the shinies a little bit too. Like give us alt colors, right? Because yeah, I did get pretty hardcore into Mawile breeding in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And after all these years, I still have not found a shiny. I've still never hatched one, and I must have hatched probably 3,000 eggs of Mawiles at this point. It's just, I don't know what it is. They just, they don't exist. They just do not exist. Yeah, we'll try and capture it. I don't know if I'm at 10 yet. It's got to be getting close. Wyvern, take care of it. Okay, well that's fine too. Wyvern's not gonna have any issues with these guys. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what level the dungeons are, like the towers. Might not be a bad idea to go do a tower. I need to look that up. I think next time I take a break, I'll take a look and see what level the towers are, like the volcano tower, the one here. Like if the dungeons are level 40-ish, I would assume that's about what the dungeon is. Like the main tower. I feel like I'm at about that point. I have beaten the Frost Tower, and I've beaten obviously the first tower. On 96%, you can do this. There we go. It wasn't a waste. I like the Pyronox a lot. But I did waste an Ultra Ball. That's not good. Like I really should have waited until we had those manufactured, but you know, too late now. We're in it. I am thankful that I'm just buying all of my ammo at this point though, because I don't have to worry about sulfur too. Like, sulfur takes up so much. I don't want to have to make a sulfur farm at all. Coal will be okay. Goodbye. These guys give me a fair amount. Okay, which way was it? I'm guessing this is the only way, huh? We'll just go ahead and murder them. Why not? Goodbye. There we go. I still don't know what the deal is with that, with the little blinky things. It's just very odd. It seems like it should be something, and I'm guessing it's just a visual bug, but it should be something. Like, why are they there? Like, it feels like that's where I throw a Pal Sphere out. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, what do you got for me? If it's another Lease Punk, we're just destroying everything. I'm sick of Lease Punks. A Flambell. Interesting. I like Flambells. I think I'm already at 10. But, you know, I don't have an alpha. God, this handgun is so good. I gotta be careful here. Let's give it a shot. All right, 50% chance. I mean, I guess I can shoot it a couple more times. Or that works too. Nice. Oh, I didn't have as many as I thought. That's good. Oh, and they give pal oil too. Interesting. I did not know that they gave pal oil. I know where to find a bunch of pal, like, flambells. They're just roaming around the volcano area. They're just out there. Find metal armor schematic. I just sold one of those. I need the, I need the ones that are, specific, right? But hey, a couple more things to sell. And we're right by Dune Shelter, so we can hop on over there real quick. Am I doing on bullets? 104? Okay. Alright. So overall, I'd say we've had some successful dungeon runs. We got a lot more pals than I thought. Kind of worried after all those lease punks to start. We're kind of right in the middle of both of them, huh? Oh god. Goodbye. Ugh. It is nice that you do not take fall damage when riding a mount. So if you're like 5 miles in the air above the sea, like I tried, like my Hells Zephyr had died while at one of the sanctuaries. And so I tried to ride my Chillet all the way back, and that got real spicy, because they will take damage trying to swim and running out of stamina. You just gotta find the little islands here and there. I almost did make it back. I almost lost all of my stuff out in the middle of the sea. But yeah, as long as you can keep your flying mounts up, though, it's not a problem. You can just kind of hang out there forever. Let's see. I'm doing fine on coal. I've got my coal base up. I do try picking up my chests, though. Because the chests in this area give me some pretty decent stuff. Go. Especially keys. The purple chests around here will give you keys. And I've been burning through those now that I'm actually getting a bunch of rare chests to pop up. Yeah, it makes a world of difference. Where are you? No. Ugh. All right, any new pals since the last time? Probably not. Oh, a couple Lovanders. Abnormal Dragon Killer, huh? Okay. Well, I've got Lovanders. I'm not too worried about those. Buy some bullets. Keep the refined metal helm, because I'm going to use that in a bit. Then, yeah, I think we should be good. All right. Need to offload some of these flame organs too. Got plenty of those to go around. Now, can I make the refined metal helm yet? Probably not. I think I need ore. Yeah, that's what I was waiting on. I needed ore. Okay, how we doing on the cakes? Still just one? Oh, all right. Well, you know, you're doing your best. That's fine. Go. Keep some pal oil in here too. Cool. Yeah, we can let them kind of do their thing for a little bit. I need to explore the volcano area a little bit more. As you saw, there's a little bit down south down there. It's a little high level. I didn't see a ton down there that was new. But, I've still got a couple blank spaces, so I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I should go down and check it out. Just see if there's anything new. How you doing on my Paldium? Okay. Nice. I don't think there was anything else that I really needed. Oh yeah, I was gonna cook the meat. All right. Yeah, Blaze Hell will make short work of it. Look at that. Look how fast that is. Awesome. I love it. Love to see it. There we go. Yeah, I'm stocked up on food enough to last through several play sessions. I think we'll be all right. Ooh. They doing on the carbon fiber? It's getting to the point where I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't just get rid of the stone farm and the logging farm and just focus on the on handicraft pals, because at this point I've got more than enough wood and more than enough stone. I cannot imagine really anything else that I'm going to need from it. So yeah, that's kind of up in the air at this point. All right, well, that being said, I think that's going to be fine for now. I think we got everything done that I wanted to get done today. We gotta level up. So yeah, that was fun. We might pop in a little bit later on tonight before I go to work and do something else, maybe a guitar stream or something. But I think for now, this is a good place to stop. So thanks a ton. Once again, like and subscribe if you want to see some other stuff on the channel coming up here pretty soon. Don't forget, we do have a new model in the works. It'll still be a couple months out, but it is on the way. So that being said, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your evening and has a good start to your weekend. Take care and bye-bye.